Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of the Kuni II Revenant Kingdom on PlayStation 4 Pro in 4K and HDR. I gotta find an easy way to say all that.
Well now.
So, I really am in another world. There's no Ding Dong Dell where I'm from, and no view like this either.
Gosh.
What's it like where you're from?
Huh.
I guess it's ahead of this world in some ways and behind in others. Nell used to tell me a story, you know, when I was little. It was about another world, one very closely connected to our own. I always imagined it was just a fairy tale, but I suppose there must be some truth to it after all. So I got lost between these two worlds and wound up here. Does that mean there's no way home? What did you do there, in your world? I was a king.
Golly!
What?
Uh,
Well, a president. It's kind of the same thing. Which means I have a little experience when it comes to running a country.
Oh.
Really? Then you might be kind enough to share some of it with me? Things may not quite be the same as in your world, but still. What exactly are you planning? Quiet life in the mountains might not be such a bad idea, you know?
Not exactly.
No, I've made up my mind.
I'm going to keep my promise to Nella. I'm going to build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
you are, huh? Good for you. I've made my mind up too. I'm staying here, in this world. With you, Evan.
You are?
And thus, young Evan, though heavy of heart, resolved to honor the dying wish of his dearest friend by becoming a king once more. And Roland, sensing something special in his youthful companion, decided to join him on his journey. Chapter 2: The Kingdom to Come.
If I'm to become king again, I'll need to convince a kingmaker to help us. A kingmaker? Yes, a monarch must have the power to serve his people. A kingmaker is a magical creature blessed with great power. By bending one to his will, a king proves he is worthy to lead his nation.
Huh.
So, it's a mark of authority.
Yes.
Yes, but not just that. It's also a guardian. In times of need, it can come to the nation's aid. A single kingmaker has the strength of an entire army. Is that so? I'm guessing they're pretty big. Oh yes, some are the size of a castle.
Well now.
You don't say. And you mean to tame one of these things? Wait a minute. You were a king up until just recently, right? Shouldn't you have one of these kingmakers already?
Not exactly.
Well, my father died only a month ago, you see. We hadn't quite got around to that part yet. So I was never a true king. Not really. If the ceremony had gone ahead as planned, I would have had my kingmaker by now. But of course, it didn't. I wonder what's happening with your Kingmaker now that you're out of the picture.
Oakenheart, Kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, has recognized me as the rightful ruler of this realm. I stand before you, your new king!
So, Kingmakers are kind of dumbasses. I see. So in all likelihood, Mousinger has taken control of your Kingmaker already. Yes, which means I'll have to find a new one. A new Kingmaker for our new kingdom. And where do we find one exactly? There can't be too many of these things. I think we might have a chance of meeting one if we visit the King's Cradle beyond Cloudcoil Canyon.
Huh?
The King's Cradle? It's a holy place where a Kingmaker is enshrined. Every kingdom has one. So if a Kingmaker happened to be at loose ends, we could visit them at their King's Cradle and try to convince them to sign up with us? Exactly. And if the stories are true, there is a Kingmaker in the place I mentioned which has yet to be claimed. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. All right. One moment. Was essential launch. Now I can fight beside you, Roland. Well, alright, but take it easy to begin with, okay? Party menu. The party menu can be accessed from the main menu. You can use the party menu to decide who will take part in battle, and who will control first in combat. This will be whoever is at the top of the list. No. Damn that stupid button. Damn that stupid button. Yeah, I'm not going to control the kid. Sorry.
Oh!
Look, a tripdoor.
Huh?
A what? A tripdoor. They're found where the energy of the land is especially strong. Mostly they're in landmarks. If you touch it, it will sort of remember you, and that means you can return to it whenever you like. Not everyone can use them, though. You need to know a certain special spell called Travel. Luckily, Nella taught it to me. So you're telling me you know how to teleport? How come you didn't use a spell of yours to get out of the castle? Well, as I said, you need to have visited a tripdoor in order to travel back to it. And, well, I've never really spent much time outside the castle until now. In fact, this is my first tripdoor I've seen.
Huh.
Of course. Well, let's visit as many as we can from now on. These things are sure to come in handy.
Yes.
Yes, let's. Shall we begin by having this one remember us? You'll find tripdoors dotted all over the world. Simply walk up to one and press X to have it remember you. When you have a tripdoor remember you, it will be added to the tripdoor map, allowing you to travel back there instantly from anywhere in the world. You can access tripdoor map by opening the map menu with the options and then pressing options, or by simply holding down options. walking into an enemy in the field will cause battle map to begin. Monsters, get too close. We have to fight them.
Watch your backs!
No, they're chibi characters. Funny.
You ready for this?
Nope. Obtain an old choppy old book. No, it really is a beautiful game, and it doesn't need like a ton of geometry. I think that's the secret to these Kuni games. They just have really good models and textures, but not necessarily complex geometry.
Come on!
Like do more of what
You ready for this?
What's going on here?
Oh, what did I ever do to you, I ask? Oh, my goody goodness! Oh! You rotten devil of a thing, you!
Evan, come on.
Some monsters can fly, making them tricky foes to deal with, as it won't be possible to hit them with regular melee attacks while they're in the air. They'll need to be brought low with mid-air attacks, which can be performed by unleashing a regular melee attack while jumping. Range attacks from guns, wands, etc. can be useful in this situation, and certain skills are also effective against airborne enemies.
It's coming back! Gosh! What in the...
Oi, you two! You can see my little lovelies, can't you? Why not have them lend you a hand?
During battle, Higgledies will automatically back you up by attacking, defending, healing, and performing various other actions based on their type. Sometimes they'll give you the go-ahead to issue special orders that will see them perform incredible superpowered skills. Just run up and press X to activate them. Certain other Higgledies will allow you to absorb them by holding down the button of your character's spells and abilities, thereby changing and improving their effects. You can check how many higgledies of which element will be necessary to enhance a skill this way in the equipment and skills menu. Experiment to find some killer combos.
Excuse me?
Oh, you're all right.
Oh my.
Oh, me, oh my. That was a close one, and no mistake. I don't know what I'd done if you two boys hadn't come wandering by. I'm Martha, by the way. Auntie Martha to those I take a shine to, and I'm pleased to say I've taken a shine to you. Come on, then. We're going to my house. I must give you a little something to say thank you.
Righto.
Here we are. It's not much, but it's home. In you come.
Now, get the plate. Pass it gently. Yes. Good. Gentle. Do you pass another one now? Thanks ever so much.
You two really did save my bacon back there. I never expected to see a wyvern so close to home. Honestly, a girl can't even go out picking herbs in peace these days. So, these little creatures of yours, are they monsters?
Oi!
Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. No, they are not. They're more phenomena than anything, I suppose. Phenomena? That's right, dear. There's the wind, isn't there? And fire and rain and such like. They're all natural phenomena. And when those phenomena decide to grow heads and legs and start running around being adorable, they become higgledies. So, where were you off to when you got waylaid by helping out an old Martha anyway? We don't often get visitors around these parts. We are on our way to the King's Cradle, beyond Cloud Coil Canyon. No, really? Just the two of you? Going to that den of despicable sky pirates?
Huh?
Sky pirates? We have to.
Well now.
Have to, dear. Absolutely positively have to? Absolutely positively yes. Well, in that case, you better take some of my little lovelies with you. Really? Here you go. Pego. You really don't mind?
Certainly.
It's the least I could do. You show me that you'll treat them kindly, and best of all, you'll put them to good use.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Martha. I'll feel a lot better with these guys backing us up. Wonderful. And if you ever have any questions about them, just come and ask me. You hear? Runespool the Righteous has decided to join your adventure. Higgledies can be selected and their parameters checked via the party menu. Higgledy selection happens in the party menu. You can only have up to 4 Higgledy heroes helping you at one time, so come here to pick which ones that'll join you in battle. It's also rumored that special bonuses are available to those who can put together sets of Higgledies with certain things in common. Okay, well, they don't say much. Higgledies have two basic parameters, feistiness, attack power, and hardness, defense. The feistier, the more damage they'll deal, and the hardier, the less they'll take. Two parameters will increase as they level up, but this doesn't happen by winning battles. You need to build a certain special facility in your kingdom instead. Higgledies also have specific personalities that need to be taken into account. If you have a shy Higgledy in your party, you might need an aggressive one to help balance them out. Another thing to bear in mind is your Higgledy skills, from ones that they perform automatically to the ones you can trigger yourself, to certain awakening-specific abilities. These will be triggered when a party member enters the special state known as Awakening, which you'll learn more about later on. You can take a detailed look through all your Higgledy skills and abilities by cycling through the pages with the triangle button. When picking Higgledies, you'll also need to bear in mind the cost of adding them to your party. Each Higgledy costs a set of number of points to add, so you can't exceed 10.
Come on!
I see we're going to
You
be
ready
doing a lot
for
of
this?
fighting. That unfortunately is similar to the original game. I thought there was way too much fighting in this one. Hopefully that'll be the same in this one. At least the battles are quick. That wonderful original theme.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, is this where I came from? Well, I don't want to go here.
Come on!
Watch your backs! Watch your backs!
Careful, everyone!
Pair of detox simple slippers. Sticky boss's boots, huh? Oh, look at that guy. locked. Oh, it's quite a ways away. Oh, so I don't need to fight this guy. He's like level 50 anyway. Probably not a good idea if I say hi.
Come on!
Huh, all the stuff just keeps generating again. Ah!
Ready for this?
I'll do my best!
Watch your backs!
The slimeless monster out there.
Say,
Hope you don't mind me asking. Oh, I don't mind at all. Yes, they're real. I'm half Grimalkin, you see.
huh.
Interesting. I don't get many cat-eared kings where I come from. That's what he said. It's like you have to stop moving to read. Keep walking, and it just passes by the dialogue.
Come on!
Here goes nothing.
I'll do my best.
You ready for this?
Careful, everyone.
Watch your backs!
Cloud Coil Canyon. So, we had to make it through this valley to reach the King's Cradle, huh? Yes, and that's not the only challenge we face. The King's Cradle is at the other end of Cloud Coil Canyon, on an island near the Heartlands. So we'll need to find a boat, too. I'm afraid so. But we must worry about that later. First, we need to make it through the valley.
Hey,
So, what about Auntie Martha? Yes, Cloud Coil Canyon is home to notorious, if he finds us here, we'll be in trouble. We must take care. I just cannot read that fast. Yeah, the game's gorgeous. Really good job with the graphics. Five Savior's Tears. 5 steak dinners, what? 5 Obligons.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Well, now, you don't look like sky pirates. Thank goodness. Would you be interested in making a little purchase, perhaps? I have some lovely fresh herbs in stock.
Well now.
What's a merchant doing all the way out here? Well, it's quite a story, actually. You see, I was based in Ding Dong Dell, but there was a little political trouble over that way, and now the mice are in control. I didn't like much the look of how things were going, so I made good my escape while I still could.
Oh,
You're from Ding Dong Dell, you say?
Hey,
Indeed, Now, wait just a second. King Evan, you're alive. Everybody on Leafbook was saying you'd been killed, so I just assumed the rumors must be true. No, actually, I survived. Just. What's Leafbook? Is it some other kind of magic you guys have or something? I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. You've never heard of Leafbook? Why, it's the greatest place to find the latest news and gossip from all over the world. And the device for accessing it is the hottest new product from the technological wizards at Broadleaf Incorporated. Sorry, just listen to me launching into my sales patter. You'll have to forgive me. Old habits die hard. So there's some kind of device we can use to get the latest information from all over the world? Sounds pretty useful. Do you have any of these things for sale? How much are you asking? Oh, there's a snip at 10,000 guilders. Although, I suppose you've been through a rather tough time, Your Majesty. A nice discount would probably be the thing to cheer you up. Let's see now. Yes, I think I can let you have one for absolutely nothing. It's going to come in awful handy, and, well, it's the least I can do under the circumstances. Really? You're sure? I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Glad to be of service. Take the Leafbook, viewer.
thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll take extra special care of it, I promise.
farewell.
I'm sure you will, and if you ever want to repay the favor with a purchase or two, I certainly shan't say no. Leafbook is an information sharing service provided by the technological wizards of the land of Broadleaf, which allows people from around the world to share news and opinions. To access it, simply open the main menu and select Library, and then pick it from the list of options that appears. You'll be able to access a treasure trove of thoughts, opinions, rumors, speculation about all the latest goings on. Be sure to keep an eye on it for the latest info. You'll receive pop-up notifications when new posts appear, and as long as you're not in battle or certain other situations, you can press L3 to view them instantly.
Welcome.
Whatever. One of these.
Let's see if we have what you're looking for. Let's see if we have what you're looking for. Please come again.
Come on! Come on! Oh my!
Roland, look! What is that? It's a prop-leaf clover. They only grow in Cloud Canyon. The leaves spin, you see, and they give off ever such a soft little breeze. This is hardly time for a botany lesson. But I've only ever seen them in books before. Oh, sorry, of course. We must get moving. Sparkly clover spinning away gently.
Careful, everyone!
I'm so used to like a map screen. Second subscreen pops up. Fight, but no, you don't need to do that. Is any other direction? Anything? No. Okay, just carry on.
Wow.
That's one heck of a view.
Golly.
Yes, it's breathtaking, isn't it? What's that? Level 5 and level 4? Oh, I can take them on.
Here goes nothing.
Careful, everyone!
This is where the Sky Pirates do their... I don't know, I guess you folks can try to read it when you get a chance. Dangerous Blender Blaster.
Here goes nothing.
Damn, no way up. But we need to get up there. Piggy, piggy, giggle. What is it? Piggy, piggy. I think he wants us to follow him. Yeah, he looks pretty serious about it too. Guess we better go see what he has to show us. There's something here? So that's what it was. He wanted to help his pal.
Hello?
Were you stuck in that hole, little friend?
Oh,
For me? Really? Contained a moldy old twig. What did he give you? A stick. Lucky you. Looks like there's something else he wants to show us. Gosh. Oh, goodness. You learned the Wind Whipper spell. Did something just happen? Yes, I know this feeling. I think he just gave me a new spell. I'd say he's telling you to use your magic on that plant there. Let's give it a try.
gosh.
Goodness, you higgledies really are talented. So, that little guy can control the wind, huh? Looks like we might be able to use this thing now. Looks like you're able to use this thing now. Pair of gust-proof whirlwind boots.
Watch your backs!
There's just stuff all over the place.
Here goes nothing.
Grab apple tea. Ah, yum, I guess. It's so cold. Got awful narrow all of a sudden. Yes, and it's a long way down. Voice can be heard coming from the Higgly Stone. Well, my traveler, show me what you've got. Give me what I like, and I will like you quite a lot. Hey, I know. It's talking about them nuts. Them nuts in it. The crunchy, munchy ones. Various items, substances, spark for cookery. Yeah, sure. Spelled right out of my butt there. Try offering up a munchie nut. Or try offering up a munchie nut. Well done, traveler. This is what I mean. That's the greatest offering that I've ever seen. The higgly hidden inside the stone comes flying out. Filigree the Flighty has decided to join you on your adventure. We're pretty high up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we should be through the canyon soon. Huh? Do you hear that?
This doesn't look good.
What are they? Ah!
You're a brave indeed to come out wandering into these parts uninvited. Better ye never heard of the old cloud snake. Sorry, we're not from around here.
Excuse me.
We have important business beyond the valley. You simply must let us pass. Oh, must we indeed? I tell you what we simply must do, boy. String 'em up, string 'em all as they come a spying on our secret base. I, me honored colleague, has the right of it. Your contrivant Rule 7, Section D of the old Pyrotactical Aviator's Code, and the punishment for such heinous crimes is death. But we're not aviators. We walked here. Spare us, ye clever words, mister. We'll not stand and listen to ye wheedle your way out of it. Wheedle your way out of it. Hey, pardon's busy work. Less talking, more dying.
'Twas nice to make your acquaintance. Mistress Tani!
What are you doing? Taking the law into your own hands, eh? The boss will love that. You were all set to play judge, jury, and executioner, then drag their bodies back to claim the reward, weren't you? Go on, I dare you to deny it.
Well now, I never... That is,
I thought as much, but what happens to them isn't your decision. It's Batu's. Now take them back to base before I tell him you've forgotten who's in charge.
Yes, miss.
What should we do?
We'll wait for an opening and run.
All right. You two, take this lot back to base. I'm going to scout around a bit more. The wyverns are on the prowl again. Don't worry. The boss is a reasonable man. Most of the time. How could he not be? He's my dad.
What?
Sky Pirate Base. This way, you dogs, eh? I'm trying, but I just can't seem to. So stop trying. They're watching us like hawks. Batu the Cloud Snake. I wonder what kind of man he is. Not all bad, if we're lucky. His daughter seemed to think. Oh, whatever. So, this is their base. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Boy,
Make one false move in here, you be hearties, and you'll be run through quicker than you can spit. Har!
Oh.
What do we do? What are they gonna do to us, Roland?
Hey,
We've done nothing wrong, which means we have nothing to be afraid of. Which one is he? Batu, I mean. I'm not sure. The one with the beard, perhaps? So, these are our trespassers, eh?
Aye.
I have to report in. Where's the boss when you need him?
Oi, matey.
What?
Oi, says I.
So, what do we have here? Well, now.
You must be the trespassers, lured in suspiciously in the canyon there, or so I hears it. With good reasons. Please hear us out. We only want to visit the King's Cradle. We won't cause any trouble, I promise. You cause trouble the second you set foot on Sky Pirate turf, lad. 'Tis a violation of the code, one that carries the penalty of death. No exceptions. You'll be dashed on the rocks at the bottom of the canyon, just like all the rest. The code must be obeyed, and the carrion crows must be fed. What? Can't you?
Hey,
You might want to reconsider. This is King Evan of Ding Dong Dell. What do you suppose will happen if you execute a royal, Eh? You're Ryron to jest so in the face of death, matey. We're not so backward that we ain't heard of the young prince taking the throne. But we're not so soft in the head as to believe he'd come traipsing all the way here, neither. There was a coup. We fled here in fear of our lives.
boss.
Beg your pardon, boss. That's news. There's news on the wind of some such devilry. Must be a scrap of truth in this here tall sounding I wish they would just talk normal. Jesus Christ. Is that so? All the more reason to sling him off a cliff and be done with it. Whoever's in charge down in Ding Dong Dell is sure to be pleased as punch at such tidings. And it can do no harm to stay on their good side now, can it?
Oi,
Boss, it's Tani. The wyvern's taken her hostage. They said they'll let her live, but only if we promise to up sticks right away and never come back.
Snakes alive!
The devils. Pick on a mere slip of a girl, would they? Grr. But if we desert this here base, we'll be sitting ducks for any and all is choose to come at us. Though lousy lizards will slaughter every last man, woman, and child. It won't do. She may be my only daughter, but the needs of one can't outweigh the many. But she's the blood of my blood's what she is. If the boot were on the other foot, I know she'd do the same.
oi.
But boss,
Now listen here.
hold your tongue. I've made me decision.
Excuse me.
Wait, you can't just leave her to die. What's that now? If none of you are willing to go, I will. I'll rescue her. Grr. Please, Chief Bato, you have to let us try. Tani saved our lives. We are honor bound to repay the debt. Something tells me that ain't all ye after, laddie. Aye, they're after our way out, boss. You take it from me. We won't run away. You have my word. Just what are you plotting, laddie? I don't have time for none of your trickery. It's not trickery, I swear. But I have to live. I have to become a king again. I have to build a country where everyone can be happy. You've had your chance of being a kid, lad, and you made a right pig's ear of it. Ran away up here with your tail between your legs, did you not? These blighted lands are rife with misery and war. No one's building a happy realm round here anytime soon, especially not some lily-livered little princeling who's misled his crown.
Then I'll put an end to war and misery. I'll unite all the kingdoms in peace.
What's that now? Not just a king indeed, but the king of the whole blessed world, eh, lad?
If that's what it takes, I have to try. And I can't stop trying until everyone is able to live happily ever after. So I can't let it all end here. I just can't.
Silence, ye mangy curs! You were saying, lad?
If I can't repay my debt to Tanny, I don't deserve to be king. I don't deserve to live. So kill us if you must. But at least give us a chance to save her first. And if we do, grant us safe passage to the king's cradle.
So that's your game, eh?
Yes.
All right, Sunshine. You've got yourself a deal.
All right.
So, do you guys have any idea where they might have taken her?
Aye.
Aye, the Wyvern's Den. 'Tis a great cave west of here, a veritable nest of the vicious vipers. Before you take off, we've a little shop here at the base where you can stock up on supplies if need be. All right, we have to hurry, Roland. She may not have much time. Agreed.
Hey.
We Scar Parts are one big family. If you pick on one of us, you pick on all of us. Which makes it all the more vexing not to be able to go after young Tanny. Boss only went and agreed to trespass and troublemakers' offers. I hear that the little laddie boy is the king of Ding Dong Dell himself. Leastways, he was. The boss is none too keen on the place, eh? Aye, and with good reason. We lost a fair few shipmates to them. Snobby swabs over the years. Think they're better than us, so they do. And what are we doing welcoming the boy with open arms, for heaven's sake? That toffee-nosed tyke should be at the bottom of the valley by now.
Oi.
This is our top-secret base. Don't be telling anyone else about it, you hear?
Will you be staying with us?
Anything more exciting than a night's thrill ride, a snooze, and a low-hanging hammock? If there is, I ain't heard of it. What's more, the thrill's just yours for 20 gold a night. Ah, well, a hammock ain't for everyone. One toss or two too many, and you'll be face down in the ground before you know it.
Oi.
We often spy wyverns skulking about when we're out on patrol. Reckon I'm passing lucky not to have been taken hostage myself.
Oh.
You've got to help Tanny. Please, I'm begging you.
Hey.
When we get Tanny back, I'll give ye some of me sweets. You'll have earned a share of the booty. Good luck and all.
Aye.
The Wyvern's Den is west of here. If they keep Tanny anywhere, twill be there.
Huh.
Gah. Take a mere slip of the girl hostage, would they? Them Wyverns have no honor. None. We're counting on ye to get the Mr. Stanley back for us. And no run off before the job's done, you hear? Well, matey, what'd you reckon? Is there any hope of Mr. Stanley getting out of there in one piece? Tain't looking none too good, I'd say. Them wyverns are cold, heartless creatures. I wouldn't trust them as far as I could spit on one.
Oi.
Aye, they're cruel indeed, I'll grant ye. And not to be trusted, which means negotiations is off the table. Still, we can't very well leave the poor girl to her fate, can we? Let's see, is there anything else I need there?
Hey.
If you're on your shelf, you obey our rules. Got that?
Hey!
Don't you even think of escaping, you dog. I'll hunt you down and beat you black and blue.
Huh.
You mean to become king of all the world, you say? Them's not the sort of words to be bandying about willy-nilly, laddie boy.
Come to do some shopping,
Oh,
eh?
if you're looking to stock up on supplies, you come to the right place.
What else can I do?
I'll be seeing you again then.
And there's tension in the air. Well, I'll be jiggered. Couldn't so much as get the engine to turn over, and suddenly she's purring like a kitten. Ah, she's a temperamental girl.
Hey!
Don't let me headscarf fool you. Don't let me headscarf fool you, matey. I've got me eye on you. What covering your head have anything to do with you looking at me with your eye? Maybe he's carving up his brain. I'm guessing the Wyver's Den must be over that way. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Ni no Kuni, Revenant Kingdom. We're playing on PS4 Pro in 4K. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.